Yeah, I guess the future will be televised. You within range of your greatness, graciously be advised. We tapped into inspiration, generational kind, and moving mountains for the gems they could never find. We take the dive a little deeper every single time. We let the art in every single thing they go behind. In every scene to bring the greatness out. Whatever it is, please just make it count. Then tell the story to the world when you make it out. You are now within range. You are now within range. That's all I know.
That's all I know.
You are now within range.
That's all I know.
You are now within range.
That's all.
You are now within range. You are now within range.
All right, hello and welcome back to another episode of the Within Range podcast. Dom Juan, Jared Suter, the ear god is with us for this one. And boys, excited for this episode today. We have a Phoenix hip-hop legend in the house. Certified.
Absolutely.
He's been in the music scene for quite some time now. If you don't know the name, I think you're straight up sleeping at this point. We definitely got a lot to talk about on today's episode. Singles, mixtapes, albums, real estate. I mean, the list goes on.
Yeah.
Okay?
Rula, baby.
Yeah.
All right. What else we got? I don't show no mercy to no person. Bitch, I'm merciless. We are honored to have V the Rula on the show today.
Hey, appreciate y'all having me, man. Straight up. Straight up. Yeah.
Yeah, so V, obviously we've been knowing about you, but we had linked up with you at the Matty Ice. I think we had set something for the future at then, and now we're making it happen.
Yeah.
So
I was probably drunk that night. Too. I barely remember.
Before or after you brought the goat, which we'll get to, by the way.
Yeah, both.
Okay.
Oh man, I was watching the live, on I think it was on Twitch, but they were hosting it.
Yeah.
And when I seen you bring out the goat, I was literally dying laughing. I was literally like, we're in the text message. I'm like, dude, you just see he's literally we're like, bro, we see it.
We seen it. We were there for that. We were there for
That's
that.
my dog, man.
But V, I think it's only right, just to get straight serious and straight to the nitty gritty of the episode. Do you still brush your teeth after every meal?
Yes.
Okay.
I brush my teeth before I smoke weed.
Okay.
Everything.
Yeah. So that's still a ritual for you then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The fact y'all, I don't even know where y'all got that. I don't know, some narwhal shit or something. How the fuck you know that?
We know, man. I was like, I could see why, right? Because I feel like I try to be conscious of when to brush my teeth. But if you're still doing it, and how long do you think that's been a ritual for you? I mean, you've been doing that for
a long time, like 20 years.
I work from home and I don't do that. I have no excuse to not be doing that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I definitely.
So you keep a little travel kit on you at all times, I'm guessing.
Let me tell you something. I got a backpack right here. When I started getting money, I had to grab a Gucci backpack.
Oh yeah, of course.
A backpack.
Right.
Yeah. Just a backpack.
Right.
Yeah, so I've always had a backpack, you know what I'm saying? You know, school, of course, but I always had my extra shit in there, you know. I always kept toothbrush, deodorant, change of boxes, you know, basketball shorts, like
stay
all
ready.
that shit, no matter
Stay
what.
ready.
When I was in high school, and you know, I had a QP in the bag, and you know what I'm saying, a strap, and I always had a backpack. So even to this day, I keep a backpack and keep, you know, a toothbrush and all of that type of shit in there.
Originally from Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Yes, sir.
For those who aren't familiar with, that part of the Midwest or the state of the city, talk to us about, what it was like growing up there.
Shit, you know, it was normal to me. I don't really know how to even explain, like, what it was like.
Unless cold and,
snow days.
Arizona, you don't get the snow days, dude. You can't
snow
use
No one
that.
gets them anymore, dude. They banned it because of the remote school now. You know, some
snow
places,
days for real?
at least in some states, they're like, yo, no more
I didn't know
snow
that.
days. You just do remote class.
Damn, I didn't know
It's
that.
crazy.
But yeah, you know, we from the hood, so you know, the regular shit, crackheads, shootouts, and Granny in a holy gown and playing some Sade or some
Sade.
The moo-moos, is that what they call that? The full
yeah.
body.
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like on Sunday, you know, cleaning the house, playing fucking Sade or you know, whatever, Temptations, what's their name? Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Earth,
all
Wind,
that
and Fire,
type
the
of
OJs.
shit. Yeah,
Nice.
all that type of
Yeah,
shit.
Marvin Gaye, I'm sure, was in there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That type shit. And Yeah, it was beautiful, man. It was humble and yeah, it was amazing to me.
And did you become Menace in Grand Rapids, or did you become Menace in Arizona?
I became Menace in Arizona.
Okay.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, that was the original V's original rap name was Menace.
Yeah, Menace, Young Menace, yeah.
So how did that come to be, man? Like, where did the music...
Exactly what the name is.
Okay.
Like, just was wilding, you know what I'm saying? And you know, just wilding out, doing shit in the street, and motherfuckers were just calling me Menace.
Menace.
Like, yeah, Young Menace, you know what I'm saying?
Had you seen Menace to Society at that point? Did you know
Oh,
that
of course.
movie? Okay,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
I grew up on that, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But then Compton Menace came out. And so with Game and shit. And so at that point, that's when I was like, all right, I'm going to change my name.
Oh, it was a Game artist that came out with that
The
name.
Game.
Oh, the
yeah.
Game, the Game.
Black Wall Street, all that shit.
Oh, yeah. I remember
Black Wall Street, I remember that.
You know,
Okay.
Juice, you know,
Yeah.
Richie Evans type shit, you know what I'm saying? So Compton Menace came out before I broke. So I was like, I got to change my name.
V for Visionary.
V for Visionary. Shout out Shahida from Grand Rapids. I was back home, and she was like, you got to bring it back home. Like, and so we call Grand Rapids Gun Rule. And so so Rula come from that. You know,
No way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, where does that name come from for that? Do you know?
Gun Rule.
Yeah.
Grand Rapids, so, you know, where the gun rules. you
Oh,
know,
The
okay, gun rule. Gun
and
rule.
then
Okay.
you flip up the name with it.
flip
Wow.
up the
I
name
didn't
with
even realize it was
yeah.
gun in there. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
How far is Grand Rapids from Detroit?
Like an hour and a half.
Oh yeah, so you're basically Detroit. I mean that's
We close, yeah.
Yeah, close to it. Wow.
They scam more than us. But,
Okay.
them niggas.
They're famous for that in Gary, Indiana too. So
Mm-hmm.
they'll scam out there quick.
Yeah, we got family in Gary.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Like do you know where specifically, like Glen Park or anywhere specific?
Shit, I actually don't know
Okay.
where specifically, but through Gary, Detroit.
The Gary Detroit connection is just it's a straight line almost,
yeah,
even though it
yeah.
curves around.
Yeah.
Man. And then so you came out to Arizona in 2000. Talk to us about that transition and how you ended up out here.
So shit was just going down. So if you listen to my song The Town, I pretty much explain everything in there. But shit was just going down in the neighborhood. Cousins, we was all growing up, so we was just getting more involved in the street life and people dying, shootouts down the street, you know what I'm saying? So, moms wanted something different. My grandmother actually moved out this way.
Okay.
And moms just was like following her parents type shit. Yeah. Left my pops behind and we slid out this way. You know what I'm saying?
West Coast is the best coast. they
Yeah,
say.
like I say in the song, we got here, it was like, shit, this shit was amazing.
Like a whole nother planet.
Palm tree. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't see. So when you ask, how was it in Grand Rapids? That was normal. So when we came out here, then I realized how fucked up we was.
Yeah,
You know
you
what
had
I'm
to go
saying?
away to see that.
Yeah, I had to go away to see that because everybody was the same pretty much. So, outside of like some of my cousins not having their mama around or some shit like that, due to drugs or whatever, some shit like that. Like outside of that, everything else was normal. It was like the exact same shit I was going through or seeing. You know what I'm saying? I remember being a kid and like drawing, like in school, drawing like my dream room. And it was like a basic room, but I didn't realize that till I got out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because basic here is gonna be different from basic in Michigan.
Yeah.
Completely.
Well, yeah, but even just like like he's saying, like I think too, like what most kids would consider a normal bedroom. You were like that was your dream
I
setup.
had
yeah.
CDs on the corner, I had a TV, I had a nice bed, posters on the wall.
Would have been a
Like, it
PlayStation or PlayStation 2 then at the time.
Back then, PlayStation.
PlayStation.
Yeah,
PS1.
Nintendo 64.
You shot the video for that song in both places too, didn't
Yep,
you? Yeah,
yep.
that was cool.
Yep.
That was very cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think I also read too that maybe the music sort of started when I think you met a kid in high school at a computer and a headset.
Yeah. Doobie, shout out Doobie. He just got out of prison too, about 2 years ago. But
So
shout out
Doobie's
Doobie.
responsible for your music career, more or less?
Nah,
Not that deep, right?
Yeah. But if we was to do that,
Springboard.
Right, it's
if we was to do that, it's several motherfuckers who responsible. It's several sparks. You know what I'm saying? Like, so Doobie definitely. I say it anytime I have an interview about him. He definitely, that was the first place I recorded.
Oh, okay.
But I've been writing music since Yellow Notepad and Granny House, you know, Eastern Avenue in Grand Rapids. So
I was gonna say, I hope Granny in the Holy Gown is on that list.
She's still out here, man. Yeah,
That's awesome.
So yeah, we used to like emulate, you know, Bad Boy at the time. That's who was hot. Bad Boy, Pac.
Yeah.
You know, Biggie. Like, so we used to like throw on our uncles like leather jackets and like literally like rap that shit like what was it? All About the Benjamins.
Oh, okay, yeah, classic.
So
song.
like that was one of the first times I got to see like, you know, it was me and my cousin at my aunt Barbara Jean house in Grand Rapids, and I got like it was me and three of my cousins and my older brother, and we was doing the All About the Benjamins song. Like that shit came on, we
All
like
About the
rapping.
Benjamins, baby.
So I had my cousin, her name Marquita. She did Lil Kim part. The other two cousins was like Locks.
Who
and
did
his
Mace?
brother.
Were you Mace? Or?
I don't think Mace was.
Oh no, Mace.
was
Oh
on
yeah,
it.
no, sorry,
That's
Mace
More
ain't
Money,
on
More
there.
Problem.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Good.
So I had Biggie part, and like I did it straight through, and did it perfectly. You know,
Nailed it.
On his part, the beat switch up.
Yeah, yep.
You were
You were
switch
ready.
up right there. So I did it all straight through, and they was I'm the youngest one in there, so they all throwing me up, and like that. That's like a spark I can remember of like being like, I love this. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy you say that, because I was thinking when you mentioned like, oh, it was in the living room in front of family. Like, I don't know what the data is. I'm sure I'd love to see it, but the number of like world famous celebrities that started because they did stuff like that. Like, how many times do you see a video of like a Justin Timberlake, Ariana Grande, like those like massive stars? They all get that start, and it's like it's in childhood where you get comfortable with it, and it's like if you don't have that, it can be tough to do it in adulthood when the world's beat you down a little bit more, dude. When you're in that,
I like I attribute like even my like I sit and listen at you know, other local or like just underground coming up artists, and I sit and listen to them, and like I contribute like my way of being able to catch the beat and just make music to like that, to being a child, and like we really like music was everything to us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like from the moment I had consciousness, like music was everything to us. So, you know, I contributed to that. You know, being able to rap, period, I contributed to like my family, like Grand Rapids, like, you know what I'm saying?
Your
Just
upbringing.
yeah, we come from music. Like that's like our culture. Like that's what we compare everything to, what we, you know. So when I look at like even like, you know, popping bottles or anything, like the first rich motherfuckers I seen, I don't even think they was white. Like the first rich motherfuckers I seen was like Puff and Biggie on a yacht, you know, popping
they were doing that
Don
in the
Perignon
mid-90s. They were
back then.
doing that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Puff was doing a little more than
Jigga.
that, but
As the Dom Perignon, the Cristal.
Hove was big
you
on
know.
that. Yeah,
You know what
Hove
I'm
was
saying?
a big one.
Hove, yeah. I got the same birthday
Before-
as Hove. So.
Oh, December
way.
4th?
December 4th.
Man,
yeah.
December
Oh,
4th, the
man.
star was born, dude.
Yeah.
Man, hell yeah.
So yeah, I contribute to everything to like childhood. I didn't get a teenager and decide to start rapping. Like I was born into it. Like
Yeah.
for real.
Did 50 Cent's This Is How We Do have an impact on you? I think I might have heard.
It's not even that it had an impact, but that's the first shit I recorded on.
That was the first like beat you recorded
First
on?
beat I ever
Really?
recorded on.
Hey, what a classic.
did you beat one of the hardest bars of all time in that song? Did you have a line in there that beat "I put Lamborghini doors on an Escalade"? 'Cause
I put Lamborghini doors
You know what's
on
crazy?
Escalade.
I couldn't even like re-rap the shit. I have no idea what that rap was.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I couldn't even re-rap.
What
shit
was
for
it about that one you think that was the first one? 'Cause
I
that-
don't even know.
Yeah,
I think
just-
it's just like it was out at the time. Like that's one of the beats he had. to
03
pull
that
up.
came out, I want to say. Like maybe
Yeah,
2003.
yeah, it's about that.
like,
Yeah.
50 came out hard in 03.
It might have been like
dude.
05.
No, I think I want to say.
It's
I think
definitely
that one
03,
was
04.
03, dude.
03,
yeah,
04 for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, so you know, yeah, I think it was just one of the beasts the nigga had, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, got on that shit, had the headset with the, you know, the telemarketing with the shit.
Oh yeah,
like a
the,
Logitech.
The shit that come up in his
Hi,
mom's
thank you for
house.
calling Allstate. Yeah.
In his mom's house, like in his room, like sitting on his bed. I still remember, like, I could take you there right now. Yeah.
Wow.
How did that feel? Because you look back and it's so humble now from where you're.
I think it was just
assuming
fun, bro.
Yeah.
You know, it was
Pure.
fun.
discovering your talent.
Yeah, it was just fun.
Yeah.
Like,
That's cool.
Yeah.
And then Bootleg Kev came along.
Bootleg, that motherfucker.
Come on, man, talk about it, man. So was he the one that kind of like, I think he had maybe heard that, and then something about Power 98.3 was,
He was
involved
hosting
in-
there. I think he was a host. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So what happened is I had one of my dogs. He ended up kind of investing in like what I had going on, and we did a mixtape that was Rula 1.
Okay.
And so Adam,
Which is hard to find on the platforms, by the way.
Yeah.
oh yeah, it's like you can't find it.
I
was
tried,
gonna say,
man. We tried looking at it.
That
Yeah.
was before Versus.
I might have a CD
You might have a CD.
like with the shit, because that was back then.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. You have
yeah,
physical
yeah.
copies of it.
So I might have a couple CDs. If I find some, I'm gonna send them to y'all.
It'll go right there. It'll be in the
I'ma
background
send y'all some.
permanently.
Let's
Whatever
go,
studio
man.
we end
For
up
sure.
in. Yeah.
So
That's
we did
awesome.
that. We was at Salt Mine and shit. Did that. He invested in that.
Oh,
We
it's
did-
Salt Mine.
Yeah,
Classic.
Wow.
Classic.
That
We
was an
did
investment then.
We did a song with Problem.
Oh, from LA.
Yeah,
From
okay.
LA.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
So we got a song called Good Good with Problem.
Dang. Is
And,
that out anywhere? How did we not?
Man, that shit hard. You can't find that shit.
I tried, Jared.
Yeah.
I tried, man.
It's on the
I
interweb
got
somewhere,
this.
dude.
I got a couple CDs somewhere. I got y'all.
All right.
Why?
Y'all hear? Y'all gonna hear
Yeah,
that?
why? Yeah.
So we was in the
that's right.
studio and record that. Like
That's
together.
crazy. You got a live why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we did that shit, and Adam Wade, he out here. He do a lot of graphics for motherfuckers and shit. He work with Bootleg Kev right now. Brown Boy Maj, what's his name? Alexis right now. I don't know if y'all know who that is.
Alexis C wrote it?
It's
is that-
I think so. Yeah, that's
I think I know who you're
it's,
talking about.
it's Bootleg Kev's artist right now.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So like yeah, we was all in the studio and shit, and did that shit, and then Adam was like, yo, you need to get this to Bootleg Kev, like, he kind of do his thing out here, and I was like, all right. I kind of looked him up on the YouTube type shit. I seen him talking to everybody, like 2 Chainz. Big Sean was calling him, and you got to think this back then, so Big Sean was like, hey, man, yeah, Kev, you my brother, man, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, this motherfucker connected, so I'm like, and he from AZ, so I just reached out to him on Twitter, like, yo, bro, I want you to host my tape, you know what I'm saying? He was like, send me some shit. I sent him like 2-3 songs. He was like, I'm on it, you know what I'm saying? I had a song called Bag of Perp. I don't know if y'all,
Couldn't find that one, man.
you can't find Bag of Perp?
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
It
I
did come
didn't-
up in the
Damn.
search, I guess.
So yeah, he was just tripping on that shit, and he was like, yeah, I host the second joint. So we did. Oh no, he's like he'll host that one. So we did that, the Rula 1 shit. Then he posted, like after it came out, he posted on Twitter like, yo, this motherfucker Vita Rula, like this project need to be getting more attention.
More airplay.
Yeah.
So the owner, CEO of Dat Piff, KP,
Okay.
he heard it. He seen the tweet from Bootleg Kev. He went and checked it out. And he hit me up and was like, "Yo, I want to work with you. Like, I don't know what we can do yet, but like, let's stay in touch and figure it out." I was like, "For sure."
Just the owner of Dat Piff, a
Owner of
little
Dat Piff.
website.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
something like-
Little-
Didn't that work out for Wiz Khalifa a little bit, dude? I don't, and a million other artists.
So he, I started sending him records, like left and right, and he coming back with ideas and different shit to different records. He like, yo, so I sent him this record called Out in Perry. He was like, yo, I want to get Raekwon on this motherfucking
From Wu-Tang?
Wu-Tang. So I'm like, shit, what? Like,
That's crazy.
I'm like, for sure.
You're like, I think. How did I not think of that? Yeah.
yeah, right.
So
Slipped my mind.
then he goes, like a couple days later, he like, yo, I was in the studio with DJ Ill Will and Kid Ink, and this is like Kid Ink at his height.
Yeah.
We're
yeah,
bumping some
yeah,
Kid Ink
Different.
earlier
This ain't-
today,
yeah.
yeah.
Right now, this is
Bro,
different.
I
This
know
is like,
exactly.
For those that know,
He's him right
Yeah.
at that time.
him.
So
Yeah,
as far
exactly. I know
as
exactly what
as far as radio records go,
Yep.
as far as radio records go, like Ink was him at that time. He's on his peak. So he was like, I paid it for Ill Will and Kid Ink, and Kid Ink heard one verse and was like, yo, y'all need to sign him. So he's like, let's figure that out. Well, long story short, and then like he was like, hey, we're gonna be in Paris next weekend. We want you to fly out and perform that shit.
No way.
Is that where Out in Perry came from?
No, I had it before it.
You had that before that?
So that's the song he was talking about.
That's crazy.
And he was like, "Yo, we gonna be in Europe. We gonna be
No
in Paris."
way.
So you
We want to come-
manifested that basically.
Wow.
So
Dude, that song's so
but
hard.
I don't make it. I don't got a passport. You know, I'm just
Yeah, you gotta get
I'm
one.
out here.
Gotta
Like,
get rid of that.
I don't have no passport.
And gotta get ready if you stay
feel
ready,
me?
dude. No, just kidding.
Yeah, but I ain't even nobody even thinking about no passport. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
yeah,
I'm
Oh, yeah,
nowhere,
no, of course
yeah.
not.
I'm
no.
nowhere over there.
Yeah.
So
From Gun Rooted?
yeah, I ain't thinking about no passport, man. Like, so yeah. Long story short, that didn't work out. But then the very next year, like 12 months later, they go back. I'm signed to them, and we perform the shit. You know, out
In,
Paris,
in
Paris.
Germany too, right? I
Paris,
think you were
Germany.
all in Europe.
I was over there for like 40 days. So yeah,
Over a
back to
month.
back. Yeah. And this is like Ink at his height. So like they treating him like a god out there. So like
yeah.
the type of shit that like I experienced being with him at the time is different than let me think about this. Yeah, I still ain't a person from either one of my cities ever been on a tour like that.
Wow.
Period.
International tour or national?
Period.
That's crazy.
Period. Not one artist from Arizona, not one artist from maybe I don't know where Juice been. I don't know where Richie been. Shout out my nigga, man. You feel me? I ain't trying to you feel me. But I think I'm pretty sure I don't think no artist in either city has ever been on a tour like that where they overseas for 40 days with somebody at that height at that time.
It's cool, man, because I actually I saw a YouTube comment from someone, and I don't have it. We'll get to it when we get to the song, but basically, I think it was on one of your newer songs. It might have been the light music, but someone commented, and they were like, "Yeah, I saw him in Germany with Kid Ink tour, da 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 da." He's
Yeah.
like, "Dude, tore it up or something." I was like, "That's
Damn,
crazy,
that's
dude." He was like,
It
in
doubled
Germany.
everything. It like double, triple my followers, like the money, everything, bro. That tour like changed my life.
It's cool that you got that out of it, because I saw an interview where you were talking about it, and I think someone asked you like, what do you feel like you got out of that opportunity, or how do you feel like that opportunity like worked out for you? And the quote I got from it, you said, "Can't really ask for more than an opportunity and a chance to learn and grow." And I was
Damn.
like, man, that stuck with
powerful,
me, dude.
yeah.
That's the attitude. Like that's
Yeah.
why it worked out for you, is
Yeah.
because you didn't come in like, oh yeah, I'm the man now, like,
no.
and then come in with some crazy attitude. You were like, no, there's a hierarchy here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna climb this,
Yeah.
and it's just like it's about paying your dues. Like that's the attitude you need to have.
I feel like
Facts.
that attitude right there, like that helped me get. It continues to help me get further and further and further. It's like, you know, I'm easy to deal with, and in this game, like, you know, motherfuckers come in at labels or situations and they hard to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So I'm easy to deal with. I get it. And I attribute that to my upbringing. We take it back to Grand Rapids. You know what I'm saying? I contribute that to just what I'm from. Like we know how to shut up and play our role, and you know peep game, and you know we not talking. We don't talk too much, or you know what I'm saying?
I think that's a Midwest thing in general from my experience.
It might be,
too. Like
yeah.
I lived in Oklahoma for
Yeah.
a while, and you know I'm best friends with a guy from the Midwest here. Like there's just a humility there for life that is nice.
It's a good
Like,
way of
there's a
putting it, yeah.
humility
Yeah.
there, and it's just, you know, it's not that God help you if you try and take away from them, because they're proud of it and that's the way it should be. But it's like there's still a humility for like just in general there that I love.
I think you're right, bro. I think you're right. Yeah. So I think that helped me get far. You know, motherfuckers don't mind Rula in the house with them. Motherfuckers don't mind Rula on a tour bus with them. Never. You'll never hear that.
Yeah.
You'll never hear
You
no
can go
problem
in any
like that.
environment, man.
I
and
go in
thrive.
any environment.
People do business with people they like.
Yeah.
By and large.
Yeah,
And when they
relationships.
don't, sometimes it works out, but a lot of times it doesn't. There's a reason
Yeah.
you don't like that person, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Trying to tell you.
So Rula Realty.
Yeah.
I'm curious, man, because, you know, again, we've been following you for some time now, and it looks like that's been something you've been pushing and kind of, you know, rolling with lately, and you seem
Yeah.
to have some success, man. I would love to hear about how you got started in that.
Shit.
You've been doing your thing, man.
I was just looking.
I saw a property listed lately that I was like, damn.
Dude, can I just say Rula Realty? Did you know that when you made the name? I mean, that
It
couldn't
rolls
be
off,
better.
right?
Could
Man,
not be
yeah.
better, dude.
Sounds sick,
Rula
dude.
Realty.
Yeah, man. I you know, trying to diversify my bonds.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you got to diversify your. Yeah, nice. I didn't know Wu-Tang Financial had a branch out here. I didn't know they
You know,
launched.
trying to diversify my bonds. And, And that's actually a big thing I would love to say right here in front of your audience. Like, if you're an artist, find something outside of that shit to, push your hobby, because that's what it is. Push your hobby, push your art, push your life. You don't want to just go in full-fledged. I don't want to say I wasted, but it took a long time for me to start making money off music. You know what I'm saying?
It's a grind, man.
It's a grind, and you don't want to get older and then have nothing just in case it don't work. In this game, another thing, this game changes every 5 years. I don't know if you guys noticed.
Oh, yeah. We've been keeping up, man. Yeah.
So you want to have something. And I've always loved real estate. Might be laid up with something soft and you watching HGTV or some shit.
Yeah. You get a little fixer-upper in there.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Joanna Gaines.
Joanna Gaines. Fuck is you talking about?
Chip's
Chip
got his
and
hands full,
Joanne,
dude.
you feel me?
Yeah.
So
A little flip or flop, dude. A little Tarek and
and
Christina,
I love that.
dude.
I'm a person who I love nice things. So like all that type of shit I love. So like dope houses with dope shit, wood floors and the door that do this and the lights that do that. I love that type of shit. So it wasn't hard. And like I had posted the other day, like I figured like a nigga can dress like it's really no difference. I'm take a house and I'm dress something, put some fly shit on it. You know what I'm saying? So I just was looking for something to put the money in and like what made the most sense.
What a place to invest in.
And so I took like 3-6 months of YouTube University looking at everything. I looked at ATMs, flipping cars. I grabbed a couple cars. I just sold one 2 days ago.
Nice.
But I was looking at all of this different shit. What made the most sense was real estate. You know what I'm saying?
Always makes the most sense.
So
you can get over the initial hump to get in. That's it.
That's
Bro,
it.
And you
man.
just
That's
start
literally-
small, dude.
Yes.
Go over
bro, listen. So my first crib, I ain't gonna tell no.
I mean,
I get a sauce.
it's-
I don't want to get a sauce. Man. So my first crib, I actually did that shit with $0 out of my pocket.
I see that on Instagram. I'm like, nah, come on.
I did it with no money out of my pocket. I got it all from other places, like, and so I was like, okay, so I could really scale this shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially I put my own into it. So second crib I did that, but I just jumped in, bro. I started learning about it, and type nigga I am, like I'm finna really like dive deep and learn. Like I don't.
You want to
mind.
know the whole ins and outs
I'm
of
finna
it.
You gonna go
learn.
multi-unit or luxury more?
Right
both?
now I'm luxury. And I
Luxury,
never
okay.
wanted that. I wanted to be at like, I wanted to buy a crib for like 200, 250, 350.
Yeah.
Sell it
little-
for 550 or some shit like that.
Some middle class flip.
600.
Yeah.
I jumped in. First crib I got was November 1st. That bitch was 550. So over $500,000. Yeah. Second crib I got, I just closed on it January 22nd. That was 615. So 1.2 million in cribs, and I was learning for like 3 months.
Wow.
So I sat and just studied for like 3 months, figured it out, and right now I'm 1.2 million in cribs.